Bluefin tunas are the largest tunas that can live up to 40 years and can be found in the Atlantic Ocean. They are an endangered species as their population has declined due to the high demands from the market. A single bluefin tuna fish has sold for over $1.75 million, therefore giving fishermen the incentive to increase their fishing of the species in order to make a lot of profit. However, with this, there's now the issue of overfishing and illegal fishing of the species. To add, tuna are a top predator in the marine food chain, maintaining a balance in the ocean's environment. So if they were to be overfished to extinction, it would also affect many other species within that food chain. However, with all this, since 2008, WWF has been tagging Atlantic bluefin tuna in the Mediterranean Sea to learn more about the species. The data collected so far has helped us learn more about their migratory behaviors and enabled us to advise fishery managers on how best to protect the species. In the Mediterranean, WWF has been working for over 10 years to protect Atlantic bluefin tuna. Their work is to stop overfishing and ensure recovery of the eastern, Atlantic, and Mediterranean stock of the species. But a way to help out on a personal level would be to limit the consumption of the endangered fish species such as the bluefin tuna, and do some research on which species to consume, of which are not endangered. Another option is to help raise awareness about the issues to others, in order to help the bluefin tuna's population regenerate.
Dolphins are killed in mass as bycatch or as the unwanted fish caught as a result of using large fishing nets. There are some instances where more dolphins are killed as bycatch than the actual fish that they're trying to catch. As a result of this, there was a new dolphin safe label created by the company called Earth Island Institute. The actual use of this label was to denote compliance with the laws against killing dolphins, and although the label itself implies that there's a guarantee that no dolphins are killed by their products, this is not really the case. Because of the fact that there's no one at sea on a regular basis to see whether or not these dolphins are being killed. There's also the conspiracy that the dolphin safe label was created to improve the marketing of their canned fishing products. As a result of the dolphin safe label, a lot of these canned products have seen a rise in sales as it provides this sort of guarantee for consumers that no dolphins are being killed, but this is not really the case, as I stated before. There's no way that these dolphin safe labels can guarantee dolphin safety from their products. And there have been instances where 50 or more dolphins were killed just for 10 tunas as a result of bycatch. So this label is clearly misleading to consumers, and therefore we must raise awareness on it.
Whaling is a process of hunting whales for their usable products, such as meat and their blubber, which can be turned into any type of oil. In Japan, there are actions of illegal whaling, which results in the death of about 1,200 whales each year, and the reason for this was saying that it was to monitor the stocks and to establish sustainable quotas in the oceans. However, most of the whales would end up as food, and the meat from the whales which were killed for research would end up for sale on the markets of Japan. Some of the whales die as bycatch, however, some are killed on purpose to increase the amount of fish in the oceans, which benefits the fishing industry. The killing and the consumption and the hunting of these whales, which is a part of the Japanese culture, and hence why they are planning to legalize whaling again. However, this goes against the morals and values of the documentary Seaspiracy. Regardless of this, the numbers of whaling did begin to decrease as the legal implementations banning whaling, therefore the whales were still killed as a bycatch and byproducts of the fishing industry. In the entire world, over 300,000 whales and dolphins are killed each year as bycatch of industrial fishing, according to the director of Seaspiracy, which is detrimental to the ocean's ecosystem as whales are crucial and a key part to the ocean.
We have decided upon our research that there is no such thing as sustainable fishing. The most common way that large-scale commercial operations use to make process more sustainable is to use the tactic of long-term constant yield, where in each month the company is only allowed to fish the maximum sustainable yield number, which is subjective to the profit-making firm or person. This creates concerns because when fish are caught, they are not categorized into age or reproduction status, so it can lead to reduction in the size of the fish population in the long run. Like vegetable or fruit, consumers must like the look of the food they're eating. This has become a concern because there is an overfishing crisis. With advancement in technology and increase in demand for fish, people have decided to catch as many as they can for a big pay without realizing that the greed causes a point of no return for many of them, leading to an extinction in the species.
There are 5 major problems with overfishing. The first one is that it can cause huge marine ecosystem imbalances. The second one is that the bycatch leads to fishing of endangered species. The third one is that fish farming leads to unsustainable aquaculture. The fourth one is that it can cause huge socioeconomic impacts. And finally, it creates a lot of pollution through fishing boats and other sorts of vessels.